Let me sit down. Jesus. Hello? Uh-oh. Give me just one moment. Mm-hmm. Okay. Close that out. Woo. All right, I think we're good. Right. Think we're on it now. Woo. Be there, a little step I may be together. Greetings, everybody. I hope you are well. We're doing some readings this evening. We're going to do some 2026 readings. So, if you want to tap in and get clear about what you need to be doing, what is the energy of your 2026, this right here is the time to do it. So do that there. Do that there. Yeah. I know I'm on at a different time than I'm usually on. So all you have to do is the tag that's on the screen. Make sure to send your birthday. Mm-hmm. Great evening, Jamila. How are you? Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. I was telling the people earlier that we are in a 6 universal day today. So this day, 6 is the number of home and responsibility and care and love and restoration. All of that is 6 energy. So when we have a 6 that is governing the collective day, the energy today has been centered on what needs nurturing and tending to. And so, child, this is when we got family matters and chosen family things showing up, honey. This when we got emotional conversations, relationship check-ins, home and body care, accountability, follow through. It's just a lot of that energy today. And also rest is important for today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're in this wrapping up this 9 year, and ain't no games being played. Yeah, not a single game being played, y'all. Hey, sweet mama B. Mm-mm. We got exposure, honey. Folks getting gagged on this end and that end. It's a gag, and the gag keeps gagging. Ha! Don't stop till you get the gag. Okay? Don't stop till you get the gag. So I said the people are losing it. Hey, hope all is well on your end. Blessings for your 2026. Same to you. Greetings. Same to you. Mm-hmm. Now wait a minute. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Thank you for the heart, Shamila. You know how that TikTok algorithm try to do us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Oh, Lord. Oh, oh, oh. That's my wrong everything. Inner light. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh, well, praise the Lord. That works. Something I was going to say. Did y'all get a chance to see that Nikki stuff, child? Baby. A shame. A downright shame. But are we surprised? I don't know if we surprised about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I only saw a clip. It feels like the Twilight Show. You know what? That's the realest shit ever wrote. It definitely feels like the Twilight Show. Um, no, not surprised. Not surprised. Um, it makes sense that she would do some crazy shit like this because how you do one thing is how you do everything. When you have a pattern of behavior, it gets very clear that this is just what you do. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do. You do this. And so, of course, you're going to align with the system that does what you do. So, yeah, wish her the best. But, yikes. Wish her the best, though. Smooches. But is she wishing us the best? No, she's not. Oh, baby, everybody must be asleep today. I be trying to come on. People's like, can you come on at nighttime? Baby, I'm on here. It's a sleepy spirit that has hit the collective. Sleepy. They said, girl, we had to catch you tomorrow. Mhm. Well, clearly we shifting. Let's have a different conversation. What y'all? How's y'all spiritual lives been? Tough, eye opening, and further proving my resilience, but also my stubbornness. Ain't that the truth? So much of it be like, now, if I would have just went ahead, yeah. Mm, yeah, that tends to happen. It's a double-edged sword. And then we learn, hopefully, to be more in alignment and in tune with what our spirit says. That's the prayer. And we start to believe, sometimes you got to believe your spirit over your logic because your brain is always going to be trying to catch up to your spirit. And that be the journey. Then you really be mad because you like, dang, I knew this. Yes, you did. But now you really know. But now you really know. Hmm. Baby turn one right before Thanksgiving. Oh, the baby. it's been a year already. Jeez. Jesus. Ooh, time is filled with, I mean, moves so fast. Swift. Time is filled with swift transition. Baby. Peace. Peace, divine freedom. Not call them. Cawlem. Call them. How are you, divine freedom? Build your hopes on things eternal. Hold to each hand. Hold to his hand. God's unchanging hand. Build your hopes on things eternal. And then hold to God. Isn't that? I'm sure it has. That's for everybody across the board. Yeah, of course. Of course. Glad to see you. I was on earlier, so I just hopped back on here this evening. See if anybody wants some 2026 info. I'm actually going out of town tomorrow. So if I do get on tomorrow, I'll be on early in the noonday. Yeah, as for me, I feel like I'm right on the edge of something. You know, you can feel yourself on the edge of a, not, it's nothing bad. It's just like there's a edge that I'm on that I'm getting ready to electric slide over that edge. Mm-hmm. Into another, what they would say in church, shift. I can sense that. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, I think I'm gonna slide on off of here because I do have to finish packing. So I'm gonna go and do that. Oh, wait. Well, girl, you want me to? Do you have time for one more read? Yeah, I am. That's why I've been sitting up here. Yes, I do. Yeah, you almost missed your blessing. I see you, Lizzie. Mm-hmm. Lizzie, give me your full birthday, please. We're gonna do this 2026, girl. I got you, Katrina. 3/7/1996. Come on, we're here for the clarity. I said, let me just be on here. I was on here earlier, and I said, you know what, just Sarah, I'm coming back. I realized that you start directing your energy to other things that you be forgetting about. The call. Da 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 da. We love in these TikTok streets. B B B I shine my do da da dee da. She die, she da 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 da, she died. Okay. Let me calculate this thing here. So I got Lizzie first. Would like a reading if you are still doing it. I am, girl. Listen, the truth is, I really been on here to just about 10, 20 minutes, I think. And so, yeah, people was rolling in at the right time. I was going to be like, well, about to hit the dusty trail. You can go ahead and get on the list. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and start with Lizzie. So, if I'm clear, you're 3/7. So, for those that are hopping in on this and they're like, now, Darcy, what's going on? Part of my specialty is Afro-numerology. I have learned that the numbers and the spirit line up exactly the same. And stuff that I have read on and the numbers that have arrived, honey, they are exact. They come right together. I think that I have successfully, excuse me, come to an understanding that we can. There's a lot of stuff that we can do. And as spirit is all wonderful and all mystical, it is also calculatable. And so we're going to get clear on this and dive in so we know exactly how the universe is lining up. All right, Lizzie. So let's go ahead and get started here. Next year is going to be a huge year for you. Is that Scorpio? Pat, hey, boo. I have not seen you in a long time. Good to see you. So let's get into it. So you are in a personal year one this year, right? Which has centered your independence. It has centered you having to redefine independence. It has stripped away any illusions of what you can't do and has been a direct liaison to show you exactly what you can do, what you are truly made of, and going through these respectability politics streets and having it to survive it, you are able to do that. That has been the focus of this year, to see how important it is to shift from focusing on what another mother is doing and why you really have to. In Proverbs, it says, in all thy getting, get some understanding about the self. Shondo. In all thy getting, get some understanding before you are able to press forward and move in the fullness of you. Next year is going to be a whole nother level because it is a personal year. Master number 11. Yeah. So it's a veil year. Think about that language. It's a veil year. When you have that master number 11, particularly underneath this one universal year, this is a whole nother awakening and breakthrough. This is gonna feel like an initiation. I don't want you to think that that means struggle and now you struggling, breaking through. No. The master number 11 year brings revelations necessary for your elevation. And I know you open to it. Your 7 love all of this. And it has to have a strong vision. Master number 11 is an illuminator. Master number 11 is the crown chakra without the filter, right? Ultimate illumination and revelation. Master number 11 is a life-changing number, especially when it's a year. So, this for me, I had to switch over to YouTube. No, this is for Lynette. I have Katrina, then I have you. So you are seeing something clearly for the first time. That's going to be the theme of next year for you. All right? So psychic sight going to be crazy. Dreams going to be crazy. Your nervous system going to be activated. Your downloads going to be strong. Your truths, period, highest truths are going to be brought to the surface. And you're going to get a clear divine instruction. I'm telling you, as soon as we cross over into this new year, it's getting ready to hit you. So what does that mean? If you have been feeling indecisive about something, you're not making any decision because you haven't seen it clearly yet. And that master number 11 is going to make you see it clearly. So that means your decisions have not been made because there's something about the situation that hasn't been made clear. Something in the shadow that we got to illuminate first before you can be in agreement with the decision, like a decision to relocate, like a decision for what you want your new start to be. Okay? So when you are in that 2026 master number 11 universal 1-year energy, you're gonna become aware of who you are becoming, what you are becoming, before you get there. So it's not about movement. Don't obsess about movement because gag now. Next year, 2027, you will be in a number 3 year, which is the number for expansion. So you may not be in full alignment to move because clarity has to hit. Number 1 had to strip away the illusions and the distractions so you can focus on you. Mass number 11 is going to bring you to clarity. And then the 3 year is going to bring you the expansion. Confirmation, period. Think I got to see it before I can touch it. That's next year. That's what we crossing into. Okay? In the mind space, I do have to communicate clearly about the mind space with the master number 11. It is a lot of energy on the head. I need you to have your black hair wraps, your white hair wraps. I need your crown to be critically protected. I need you to make some oil, some protection oil, and when you braid that hair, you put that over that crown. When you're smudging, smudge that crown. Stabilize that crown. You don't need no mugwort, nothing that's gonna over accentuate your spiritual energy because it's the filter's already open. And we don't need you to have a spiritual overdose. Okay? So it's gonna feel electrifying. You run the risk of being overstimulated because that energy is just that strong. You run the risk of emotions and things hitting you. So you really want to stick to sandalwood, rosemary, lavender, really grounding, calming herbs, because cleansing, calming herbs, rosemary and sandalwood combination, you must stay grounded. Okay, because you're gonna be that sensitive. Okay, it is a high voltage spirit that's sitting on your head, and then dare I even say, you're currently 29. So when you cross, you're still gonna be 29 when you enter into this next year, which means that you have a master number 11 age spirit that's going to govern you this first 3 months. This first 3 months is going to be critical and life changing. 11 personal year, 11th age spirit, right there with you. So it is non negotiable. The grounding is non negotiable. Okay. Um, yeah, it's non negotiable. So if you are grounded well, which you will be, you'll have a spiritual authority like you've never had before. You will be 100% clear. Your purpose will be articulated. You will be able to articulate the purpose. It won't be no general stuff. You're going to be 1,000,000% clear. If you have not been clear, it is because that's not what you're supposed to have been. That was not the work. The work was in fortifying and revealing within. Now the work is fortifying and revealing the steps forward. Okay? So, there you have it. In the career space, when you got a master number 11, this is a year of receiving. It's a year of receiving because the 11 gets the downloads. It is a receptive energy. So, opportunity is going to come through conversations that you don't even think are important. Your conversations through you suddenly being clear about what you should do, right? Or 11 is also, like I said, it's an illuminator, so it brings you visibility. So it's you being seen by the right people, seen by the right eyes. All right. And this year is going to birth teachers, guides, healers, messengers, thought leaders. Even if they don't, if you don't act fully yet, the blueprint is going to download next year for you. All right. Now, mind you, in the relationship space, master number 11, it strips illusions. All right. So connections that stay. And you got to be radical about this. Connections that stay are soul aligned. They respect your sensitivity or energetic sensitivity. And they also support your growth. Connections that fall away are not soul aligned. They will drain you. They've been confusing. Any connection you don't know what's really going on, it's gonna fall away. All right. Any connection that's just emotionally noisy and too much and this, it's going to fall away because your mass number 11 is going to require depth. All this other stuff, surface stuff, it's not even going to be able to be in the energy field. So I would say that the assignment for you is attunement. That is your word to carry on your tongue, in your prayer, on your journal. Attunement. Okay? I'm listening. before I act. I am sensing before I make a decision. I am observing the patterns without rushing to fix it. I am attuned. Okay? And you trust what you perceive because you are seeing something that other people don't see yet. Okay? Yeah. And also I want to say that the body must remain calm, as we talked about the grounding, right? It's crazy because somebody just said that at work. Clock it. The medicine for you is scheduling solitude time. You know what your schedule is. You need to schedule solitude time. Water is going to be medicine for you. Breath work is going to be medicine for you. Just writing things down and not needing to further investigate it. Just dumping off of the brain, off of the crown. Okay? Spirit speaks in stillness. Okay? Spirit speaks in stillness. Have that stillness, have that groundedness, so the spirit can speak clearly. All right? Got it? Woo! This year ain't playing no games. Cause you this year will make you know you will know too much to go back. You're so welcome. You will know way too much to go back. I just can't give up now. Go back now. Okay. Thank you, Lizzie. Katrina, I got you. What's your birthday? And then I have Deja. 10/21/94. So then let me go. Mm. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah. But and that's how you know it's spirit. You gonna get what you need to get. If you need to hear it, you gonna get it. You gonna get it. If that's what you need to get, you're gonna get that. Okay? Hey, Intuitive Q. I have always loved your content and your videos. I'm not. I think I've commented. I've never spoken to you, but yes, it's hard being a youth in these spiritual streets. Us all youthful and whatnot. We are youthful and whatnot. It's good. It's good to be the age that we are with the clarity that we have. Ain't that good news? Okay, let's go for it. So, Katrina, this is great. This is great. Hi, Shy. Hello. You are in a 5 personal year next year. And this is important for you because, let me just clarify, 4, that's 9, okay. 5. This is in direct alignment with your ancestral current number, which is a 5, meaning that you inherited the energy of the ancestors, honey, that were liberators, wanted liberation, wanted freedom, and you will be getting that freedom for all y'all come next year, because you will be in a 5 personal year. So this past year for you has been in restructuring, organizing, getting a system for yourself, auditing what you have been doing, clarifying, getting clear. It's a reorganizing, it's a stabilizing year. A 4-year tends to be hard, but a 4-year lets you know what's going on. So you can get some things together and situated for the 5-year, which is not a wait and see year. The 5-year is not a quiet year. The 5-year is a break the pattern year, which is 2026 for you. So 5, the spirit of 5, governs movement. The spirit of 5 governs change and travel and curiosity and risk and rebellion. Okay, come on, break every chain. Against stagnation. So everywhere that you have been stagnant, stuck in your life, will shift, will move. So you're going to be pushed to move differently, or you will be moved. Okay? You got to go with the flow, heavy. Heavy, heavy. You got so heavy, baby. Yeah, yeah. You're going to have to go with the flow. Okay? That's that. So what this will feel like for you, you're going to feel restless. You're going to feel energetic. You're going to feel curious. Honey, things are going to feel unpredictable. It's going to feel liberating. And it's going to feel chaotic from time to time, because that 5 energy hate a cage. Anything that give cage, your energy is going to rebel against that, Katrina. All right? So, if you've been behaving, 26 is going to put an end to that chapter. Okay? And let me also see what age spirit you're in. Girl, you're going to be turning 32. 3 and 2, that's a 5 age spirit. So your 5 age spirit, which the age spirit is the teacher spirit. Every birthday, this is why we got to honor our birthdays, because there is a spirit that comes to sit with us and walk with us and teach us. There was going to be an age spirit of 5. So you're going to be free. You're not going to have any other choice but to be free. All right? So, in the career space, that 5 is it's like, what's the most flexible thing, honey? Because that's what we're going for. So you may have a career pivot. Take a risk. That is the risk taking. Traveling for work, because 5 is movement. Just getting some variety financially. But money is going to come through movement, not through being stuck in the same place, giving the same answer, doing the same thing. Money's going to come through movement. So you got to say yes to experiences that you don't really know about. You got to say yes. Because the yes It's going to bring you the expansion. All right? All you got to do is say yes. Don't deny what I'm feeling. Let me undress you, baby. Yes. Okay? Relationships in a 5 year. Now, if the relationship don't allow for your independence, it's going to aggravate you to death. Romantic, friendship, work, whatever, it's going to agitate you to death. If the relationship is not encouraging your expansion, hey, love and light, holistic, peace to you. If it's not encouraging your exploration, it's gonna be a chop. You're gonna have to chop that. If it is not making you feel alive, you're gonna have to chop that. Or it will be chopped. All right. Okay. So also in a 5 year, romance and things can feel quick and intense. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but it can feel fast. Things can move fast, but it's not a control and clinging year. It is we are moving. That is the energy that we are in. So what I would say for you is that the lesson is understanding the difference between freedom and recklessness. There's a big difference. Freedom is movement with intention. Recklessness is movement with impulse and no intention. A lot of people are saying they're being free, sexually free. Are you being free or are you being reckless? There's a line. All right? Move, but move with intention, and all will be well, or all will get well. Okay? Um, yeah, and it's gonna teach you to follow your desires. How can I go for what my vision is and my purpose without the chaos, right? How can I move and and progress without abandoning myself and abandoning others and abandoning my needs? Okay? So the medicine for the 5 year is always intentional choices, not restricting yourself. You just being intentional. Okay? Conscious. Stay conscious. What they say? Stay woke. Stay conscious. Choose your experiences consciously. And you're going to be the most free that you have ever been. Okay? Thank you, Katrina. I got Daisha. What's this? Thank you, Tanisha. I appreciate you for that. Thank you for that tip. Thank you. You're welcome. Gotcha. Remind me of your birthday, Daisha. Oh, wow. Thank you. And I had a tip in a long time. I appreciate it. I'll knock my water down. Okay, Deja. Let me get some water real quick and we'll be back with you. Okay? Just Okay. And I'm here. I'm back. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Listen, if y'all want to get on my list, go ahead and get on there, child. I'm still taking people. I think I'll take about 2 more people tonight. Mm. We honor you. Okay. Deja, Deja. 96, so that means 210. 30. Come on, 30. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Don't want to do mine at work. When are you getting on again? Probably really early tomorrow. And then I'll be going out of town. Actually out of state. Um so Deja, let's get into it. So this year I'm gonna be asleep. I don't get off till 7 a.m. You probably gonna be asleep. Or I may be on right when you getting off. Let's get into it. So you were in this past year, 2025. You was in a number one personal year. New start, new beginning, aggressively. An aggressive one. Okay? That stripped away illusions. Illusions that you had of other people. Illusions you had about yourself. Stripped. And that independence game had to be real strong. Let me tell you about this following year. Illusions and ego. Exactly. Because one deals with the self. Okay? One always deals with the self. How is you talking to me again? Again. All right. This year, you're going to be in a personal year 2. So it's a 2 inside of a 1 year. It's normally subtle, but this for you is still gonna be powerful. Okay. So this is not a year of loud, big action for you, but this is a year of alignment for you. Okay? That should be the focus. Who and what am I aligning myself with? What thoughts, what people, what ideas, what businesses, what brands, who am I aligning myself with? This is also going to be a year that is going to really rely on your emotional intelligence. When certain emotions come up, don't just run away from it. Don't shut it down. Don't just spaz out about it. Instead, ask, okay, this emotion is coming up for me right now. What is the information that this emotion is trying to give me? What's the information? What is the information? Okay? What information is this emotion trying to bring me? So the 2 spirit governs sensitivity and partnership and timing and emotional truth. Okay? So you're going to become very aware of how can I say this? How you move matters more than how fast you move. Now that's a word for somebody. I'm finna post that on Facebook. How you move matters more than how fast you move. That's a word. I had to post that on Facebook because that just blessed me. All right. So, what it can feel like for you, it can feel slower than expected. And I know we all want every year to be a huge breakthrough financial. We finna have this. But you got to trust the timing because the following year is a 3 year that governs creativity, that governs the voice, and it governs expansion for you. Okay? So we got to get clear here and course correct this and get everything we need to get from this too so we can be ready for our 3. So it's going to feel emotionally revealing. You're going to feel tender. Okay? You're going to be very reflective. And you may feel behind at times. This is an illusion. Don't believe that. 2 is an underground worker. All right? So 2 is preparing the soil when other people will plant the seeds too early. How can we be patient without being passive? Okay? I also want to say it's not a solo dolo year either, especially for career. It is a collaborative year. So opportunities are going to come through partnerships for you, through introductions, people introducing you to somebody. Okay, contracts, mentors, right? You feeling your emotions, no energy, and being like, let me just go over here and talk to this person, see what's going on. That's gonna bring the coin. Okay? So your best use of energy next year is to strengthen professional relationships. So you need to pour into your professional contacts. Okay? If there's any skills of yours you need to work on and hone, you need to do that behind the scene because you're going to be in front of the scene very soon. Okay? You also, and because it is collaborative, you may be supporting a larger vision while you are preparing your own. That's okay. That's the process. All right? Success comes from being indispensable. Career success comes from being indispensable, not from being dominant, not from being at the center. All right? So, what are the things about you and your skill set and your gifts that make you indispensable? She is necessary to this process. Okay? That's going to be key. In the relationship space, it is a relationship focused year already because I already told you the connections and the collaboration. So, this is when we be finding like soul connections, and in our relationships, it'd be so emotionally honest, and wounds related to our relationships with others heal. And in the space of romance, this can deepen intimacy. Okay. So, any relationship that feels emotionally unsafe, you will not be able to take it, honey. It will become unbearable. Okay. We trying to be soft and respected. Okay, got to be safe. So I would say your assignment when you have that 2, kind of like that master number 11. Oddly, I feel like it's starting now. Yeah, because we in the shadow period. You getting ready to cross over into that. Dare I say, if you in a 2, you've been in a 1. 3, 4, 4. Second week, 3. Yeah. Yeah. You feeling it because you getting ready to cross over fully into it. So we always have a shadow period. That's about 3 months before the year changes. That we start to see what we gonna see. Okay. So your assignment, I think, when I talk about the master number 11, how it wasn't attunement, but you're attuning to spirit through people. So all your messages, more than likely, not that you're not gonna get stuff through your dreams and other stuff, but more than likely it's gonna come through conversations or dreams where you're conversing with somebody. Yes, I am, Michelle. Dreams where you are conversing with somebody. Okay? Just send your birthday when you send your cash app. Okay? Um Emotional reaction. Why am I crying, or why am I so happy? Why am I just filled with joy? What is that about? Right? This year is training your discernment, so not everyone, I need you to get this. Because this was a lesson. Well, I don't have to go that extreme. I'm just going to say this. Not everyone who is kind is safe. And not everybody that's loud is powerful either. That this year is going to sharpen that intuition. Fool me once, can't get fooled again. Okay? So if you got a journal, you want to journal. You want to voice record, right? That's going to be your medicine. Praying in water, water rituals, all right? Saying, let me think about that before you agree to something. Let me think. Let me think about this. Let me get clear on this. Let me understand this before I agree. Right? Patience. See that? We not hurry up and signing nothing. It's like, thank you for this. I need to let me take this home, review it, and I'm gonna be right back to you tomorrow. Okay? It's a good year. It's a good growing year. All right? Thank you, Deja. I think Michelle is sending through. So as soon as her stuff get through here, honey, we're gonna tap on in. You've been gone too long, friend. Probably. I know. When I tell you, it's life. Life be whatever that mean. I've had all types of things. When I tell you the amount of things, you're so welcome, Deja. Thank you. The amount of things that have happened, Jesus, in this short, very short amount of time, it's been astronomical. And I don't know if I'm completely recovered or clear about it either. I do. And I also want to say, I got you, Michelle. Wait a minute, Michelle, and then Taylor. Taylor R. Oh, Taylor. Taylor. Come on, Taylor. I got you, boo. I also want to say something that I had to learn about myself is the way that spirit be working with me and teaching me. A lot of my life, I don't have the privilege of learning it and then enacting it. I have to learn it and teach as I go. And that can be a lot. It can be a lot. I've had betrayals and all types of stuff appear, and I'm like, now what is this? I've had spiritual mentors transition. Whether we were, I've had mentors transition this year, so it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Whew! That's why I give y'all grace, because I got to give it to me. I got to give it to me. Okay, Michelle, we have you, and then we have Taylor. Michelle. Oh, I see your birthday. Ooh, honey, Michelle, you a double. You got that double number one spirit, Michelle. So guess what you do? You, baby, you are that girl. Okay. You are the leader. You are the trailblazer. You are the extraordinaire. Okay, you are that girl. Did you know that, Michelle? You were number one, so you did. You knew that. And one thing a number one hate is people trying to copy them. Number one can't stand that. Number one say, do your own goddamn thing, girl. So, just so y'all know, I live in Texas. So I'm drinking this unsweetened sparkling water. I love sparkling water. But I have been going through it. I understand. We're going to get clear about it. Also, I want to know, let me make sure I know what age spirit you're in. Oh, well, I see why you're going through it. You got an age spirit 54, which comes to a 9, which this year has, so that means, and this year is a 2 year. So you've had a lot of chaos break out this year, a lot of force healing that came through swinging, endings, transitions. It's a lot when you got that 9 on you. And you were in a 2 year. So you said, yes, yes. You were in a 2 year. So you had to do a lot of work and have a lot of realizations emotionally in your emotional body. You couldn't get away from your emotions. You couldn't cover it up. You couldn't work through it. You had to sit in it and deal with it and examine it. All of that is in that 2 year. And you had that 9 spirit, but I come today to tell you that a change is on its way. So, first, let me say this. January, 2 things are going to happen for you. You're going to switch to a number 1 age spirit, which is a whole new world. It is a new energy, a new identity, a new direction, a new step, a new motivation. Where this year has windmilled you, you will be windmilling it. All right? That's going to be your teacher. So there's going to be a lot of lessons surrounding your ego, surrounding your identity, and you're going to be learning how to be more of you and less of how you've had to be. What is the most authentic, aligned version of Michelle? That's what you're going to be walking through on a close, intimate level through a 3 personal year. So you're going to be in a 3 year. A 3 year is gorgeous. 3 year centers your voice and your expression. And so this is key. You got an age spirit 1, a universal year 1. That's your identity. With a 3 personal year that focuses on your voice and on your expression. And you just type code switching. We will come to a close with the code switching. So a personal year 3 inside of universal year 1 with that age spirit 1 is powerful because the world is beginning something new. And you are meant to give language and expression to that new. 3 governs the voice. 3 governs the creativity and teaching and storytelling and humor and joy and truth. So you are being asked to express what you know, say what you know today, what you feel today. All right? Very expressive. You have been somebody else. You have been masquerading as somebody else. You be it for from a trauma space, for survival, for what you thought that you've had to do or had to be, and now you really gonna step into you. And part of that one energy is a big I don't give a fuck, excuse me, energy. Okay? It is a trailblazer energy. It is doing the thing that you've been wanting to do, but made up all these reasons why not to do it. It is the trailblazer year. That age spirit is going to be helping you to trailblaze that. So the year is going to feel much lighter. That's why I was like, I know it's been hard, but the year is going to feel much lighter because 3 does that. It's going to be very social. So get your good dress on, your good girdle. Okay. Okay. Make sure you're ready to hit the scene because it is a social meeting new people, communicating as year. Excuse me. Not the good girdle. Okay. Um, things that you've held is gonna want out. It's not gonna want to sit in anymore. Okay. It's gonna your thoughts are gonna sharpen. Your words are gonna come easier. And you're gonna have a pull towards speaking more, writing more, teaching, mentoring, even or performing, depending on what you do. All right. So it's a very expressive year. Get in that Zumba class, girl, and start wiggling. Okay. It's a year of choosing joy. In the career space, which is the 3 year is one of the best financial years. Okay, because the 3 year is going to bring visibility to the career space. All that public, all that social stuff, right? So whatever you do, if you have a business or you're whatever it is, you want to get in front of people. All right? If it's content, whatever it is, you need to be seen. Green. Ooh, ooh, I want to be seen. Green. Wouldn't be caught dead. Red. Cause if you are seen green, it means you got mean bread. Okay. Okay. I'm a retire I'm a retiring educator. Oh, you retired already or are you retiring? You're in the process of retiring. Yeah. Let me look at your numbers again real quick. 1 1 1971. Now, didn't I tell you you're gonna have that new start spirit hit you and you literally are retiring in your birthday month when that one spirit hits you? Amen and amen again. On your birthday. Now, that's crazy work. The numbers don't lie, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So it's gonna be fun, right? And so I want you to think about what's this next chapter, right? And what is it that you got to share, or what's your new vision for yourself? Because that's what you're gonna be walking into. Okay, money's gonna flow to you because people are drawn to your perspectives. Maybe you want to talk about, what you've been through, or what your education experience is, like some of your stories, just that as you're derobing that educator. But you are going to be an educator. It may not be in the school, but you're going to always carry that essence. All right. So I want you to think about how you can use that because the people are drawn to your perspective and your money flows the moment you stop shrinking your expression. All right. For relationships, yeah, you got the three. I've always said I need to write a book. Write that book, Michelle. Just do it. What could go wrong? You finna be retired, so all you got is time, baby. Write that book, girl. That's the time to do it. I said the voice, speaking, writing, all that creativity. That's three. Write that book. In the relationship space, the three is gonna bring some very honest conversations. And 30. Pause real quick, y'all. Let me take this call. Hold on 1 second. I'm back. No, no, no. Your live ain't glitching. I had to take a call because my brother called me. Um, can y'all see me? Am I back? Okay, got it. I think I was talking about relationships. So yeah, so you're more than likely it's gonna be a very playful. You're gonna have fun, baby. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. So you're gonna have some new friendships that come up. You may even have some relationships that get repaired through communication, but all of it is supposed to be lighthearted and good. That's the goal. All right. So I believe your assignment is to express authentically next year. What is the truest expression of Michelle? And go after that girl with both feet, full speed. All right? Spirit is going to move through your words. So write that book, Michelle, through your stories, through laughter, through testimony, through moments where you can teach and share. And I also think that this is a year where this is a year where ancestors push people to tell their stories. So the fact that you already had it in your spirit to write a book about your experiences, then that's it. What you say is going to have a ripple effect. So, yeah, voice activation year. I go ahead, activate it, and let the joy return. Okay, got it, Michelle. If y'all want to hear the playback of this, it's also on my YouTube. It's underneath darcellandre, so you could watch the live back too. Okay, thank you, Michelle. I got Taylor. Taylor R. You're so welcome because I haven't had joy. Well, you gonna have it. Hey, that's me. Hey, oh, hey, girl. All right. Let's get into it. I got your birthday. I see it right here. Let's get clear on this year. I'm telling you, once we got the clarity, once you know what's going on, you know what's going on. Let's see what age spirit you're in. Whoa. Taylor, has this year been big for you, significant for you? Has there been a lot of healing for you this year? Or a lot of heart work this year? A seven. Going to a seven age spirit. Yes, a lot and a lot of crying. Got it. Woo! I could see that. I see. That's okay. That's okay. Let's get clear. It's that age spirit that was on you. It was on you. Because you had a master number 33. You are 33 right now. And so you turn. Oh, yeah, you just turned 33. Is that accurate? You just turned 33. So you've had that 32 age spirit. Let me make sure I'm making sense. Am I making sense? Okay. Got it. So you were 32 for the most of last year. And that's a number 5. So that is intense emotions. Okay, intense emotions, and you have been in a 4 year. A 4 year is always hard because a 4 year is going to examine where you've not had respectfully your shit together. Like it's just what it does. 4 years, like we got to deal with this. What you have not dealt with, we got to get this together. We got to organize this. We got to stabilize this. We got to get clear because you're getting ready to cross into a 5 personal year. So the 5 personal year means that you are not being asked to start small. A 5 year gets stuff moving. People move, relocate in a 5 year. It's a lot of stuff to go on in a 5 year. Okay? It's a lot. It's a lot of movement. 5 year centers freedom and change for you. 5 centers travel and your curiosity, right? And anything that's been stuck or stagnant, 5 is like, all right, we moving. So more than likely in a 1 year, we got a brand new thing going on next year. So I want you to figure out what are the new things. What things need to shift and change and declare that they are changing and go with the shift when they do. Okay? If it's dull or repetitive or it's caging you in, it ain't gonna survive. No. Nope. It's not gonna survive. Not this year. This year is too stuck on freedom for that to make it. It is what it is. Okay? It just is what it is. So this year may feel excuse me. Restless is what I meant to say. The year may feel electrifying and unpredictable, but it's gonna feel liberating. All right? You may feel overwhelmed from time to time, but freedom is the essence. So think about where you've been bound and know that freedom is yet on its way. So you may feel a certain urge to do something different, to change directions. You've been going in this particular path, doing a particular thing for this amount of time. Then suddenly you're like, you know what? I'm not doing that shit no more like that. Nope. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. All right. And so you're going to have to say yes to the new thing. You're going to have to say yes to the new experiences. Okay. Break the monotony, break the routine, right? You're going to also be in that freedom reclaiming parts of yourself that you put on hold. You're being corrected through motion. And it's good. Career wise and money wise, a 5-year is a pivot year. It's not a settling year. 5-year tends to bring career changes, okay, and expansion. You may travel for work, relocate for work, do some freelance work, contract work. But if you see, it's a moving energy. It's not basic and like you've done before. It's more. All right. Money follows movement. New things have just been falling in my lap regarding my path. Say yes. Say yes. Okay? Say yes. Money for you follows movement. So the opportunity is going to come fast. Just check in with your spirit. Like, you know what? I feel like leaning here, leaning there. Okay? Money follows movement. Money follows movement. Okay? Relationships. You're going to be duking it out with freedom and control. If the healthy relationship is present, a healthy relationship is going to allow you to be yourself and do your own thing. A healthy relationship is going to encourage your exploration. All right? Healthy relationship is not going to trigger your rebellion. Okay? It's not going to collapse suddenly. It's not going to feel suffocating. All right? But this year requires you to be honest about what you want. All right? Honest about your desires. And there's a question at the belly of that, which is, can I be myself here? Can I be myself here? If I can't be myself with you, around y'all, I can't be around y'all. That's just it. The 5 don't allow for the fakeness. 5 is too free. So you got an assignment next year of balancing, hey T-Red, liberation without escape. I want to be free. I don't want to be a runner. I want to be free. I want to move. I want movement, right? But I'm going to be conscious and intentional. That's the assignment. All right? So I would suggest you dance, you exercise. I would suggest you walk and pray, walk and meditate, move. You're going to have to move. Breath work, traveling with intention. Intentionally go to this city. Intentionally go to this nature spot. Intentionally go places. All right. And after you have an experience, because 5 is full of experience, write your experiences down. Hi Jay, thank you for the like. Write your experiences down. All right. Spirit for you is going to speak through experiences. Normally, Spirit speaks through stillness. Not in a 5 years. Spirit be speaking while you on the go. All right? So you need to be on the go. Just watch out for your impulsivity, because that 5 can be impulsive. Watch out from, overindulging in stimulation, sexual stimulation, herbal stimulation. Be mindful. Drinking part. Be mindful, because that 5 crave an experience. So as long as we're intentional, we're going to make sure that 5 is free and not reckless. All right? Even freedom works best with some form of structure and boundary. All right? Thank you. Thank you, Taylor. I can't wait to hear the stories. You're welcome. Now, I will take one more person. Is there anybody else that wants to get it tonight? Going once. Going to one. Oh, you do? Okay. You can hop on the list, Jay. Just make sure to send your birthday, your full birthday. Come on, number 7. And let me know when you have sent to that's like the Cash App tag on there. But you are number 7. You heading there now. Okay, got you. 10, 7, 89. Okay. Let me start calculating. Now, who Jesus, 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 Jesus. Is that accurate? Is that the year he said? 19. That's what he said. I can do just what he wants. I can do what he wants. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, let me get clear here. So then you mean to tell me all of this? And that, so he's still gonna carry that until. So he gonna still carry that until. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Okay, I got you. Let me just go ahead and tell you this. This year ain't gonna play no games with you. Hi, Sabrina. Peace. Peace to you. And that's good. It's good. You have a stacked spiritual configuration next year. Let me explain. This past year for you has centered finances, decisions, authority, and power moves. Have you had experiences surrounding that this past year? Whether good or bad. And control. Because you have been in, let me double check, make sure my calculations is calculating. Because I believe 10 plus. Good. Good, good, good. Come on, getting your own authority back. Oh yeah, it's been an 8. Okay, got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, control, right? Having to make decisions. So I applaud you for that. So I say that because your sacred count is 179. And if I'm not mistaken, oh, then it comes to an 8. 179. Okay, got it. So you have a lot going on here. Excuse me, I had to just get clear on that. So you will be in a 9 personal year next year. So this is very important. You currently, since your birthday, have been in a 9. So since October, you've been in a 9. You had a 9 age spirit. 9 is the number of endings and completions and stuff coming to a close and are prepping for a new cycle. When did you decide to cut back on your drinking and your smoking? I also want to say it's very important, y'all. You said, and you've been seeing 999 like crazy. It's yes, yes, cause you literally have a triple 9 configuration that is happening. That's a gag. That's the real gag. You've been seeing 999, not knowing that you got a 9 age spirit, a 9 ancestral current number, and you're going to be in a 9 personal year. Around September, good. So right before that age spirit shifted to that 9. You saw 999 today. Got it. Yeah. So stuff coming to a close. When you have a 9 personal year inside of a 1 universal year, it's powerful and it's also bittersweet because the world is in such a space and a frequency of starting a new cycle that it can feel bittersweet because your soul is finishing a long one. So next year will mark the end of a journey and a struggle that you have had since 2017. So think about where you were 2017. All of this is getting wrapped up. And so you're about to shift into a whole new life. You said, wow, talk to me, talk to me. Now, Jay, if you want to, you can hop up on here too. Because you're my last person. So if you want to, ain't no pressure. You can type it. It's okay. But you could hop up on here if you wanted to. But think about 2017 and the closure. Whatever was going on 2017, this next year is is putting an end to it to prep you for a whole new start and a whole new beginning. Okay? So it is completion. It's completion that's happening. Stop playing with me, Jay. Jay. That is a gag. Hey, boo. You had got a new apartment. Then later that year, you had a medical issues, and then that apartment was number 9. Baby, yeah, you can get on it, boo. You an OG, so you always can hop on. What? I tried to tell you, niggas. The numbers don't lie. Yes. Yes. That's on it. That's on it. So, this is the completion of that. That has gagged me. That's amazing. That has gagged me. So, the 9 governs endings. Came in on the numbers don't lie. Baby, and they don't lie. Kelly know the numbers don't lie. Spirit said come high, hella high water. Y'all's getting up out of there this year. And I think Kelly, what you got 9 days left before you gone. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that. It does include relationships, yes. So it governs endings and release. It's also compassion and wisdom. All right. And because this is also your ancestral current, the ancestors are going to be so present and heavy and clear for you next year. You're going to want to venerate your ancestors if you don't already. You're going to want to have a space. You're going to want to do that because your ancestors are going to be so present because next year you will be completing the work. Ancestors who struggle with release, ancestors who struggle uh, with having their hearts broken and needing to heal, right? Ancestors who were seers, who helped everybody, who overgave, who were the martyrs. You will be healing. Come on, 9 days. That's another confirmation for us in this conversation. And look, and listen to me, I'm a number 9 person. I was born the 18th. 1 and 8 is 9, and Kelly is a 9. Okay? So the ancestors are heavy. Definitely feeling that is my mom speaking. Oh, good, good. More than likely. More than likely. So hold space for her. She's going to be so present. Okay? So it's gonna feel emotional because it's a release that's happening. All right. That should be on your mind. Release, release, release. You're gonna be very reflective. You may feel heavy, but it's clarifying that's happening. You're also gonna see a lot of nostalgia, a lot of people from your past circle back around. It is not for you to re-engage. It is for you to realize who you were then and where you are now. Okay? Yeah, because that's that age spirit that hit you since October. That 9. Mm-hmm. Baby, that's good. That's blessing me. Okay. So old stories surfacing, right? They're not, and I want you to be mindful of this as you're doing reflection. These old surfaces, old stories resurfacing. It's not to terrorize you. It is so that you can close it properly. You're much wiser now, right? You can close those chapters properly. People, habits, identity, you have the opportunity to bring those things to a close and to completion. All right? So, release. Release. That's to be your word for next year. Now, as it pertains to career, because it is completion, there may be a change in your job. But I need you to trust that you are not releasing to be at a loss. Sometimes we release and sometimes we are released. But it is because if the job is not serving you, if the job is holding an old you, it will be released for another job that can hold and support you. Likewise, if you have been without a job, um, you will get one. Okay. Is that why I've been having some of these negative thoughts? Because my spirit is telling me to let it go. Yes. Come on, Jay. Yes. Period. Yeah, that's exactly why. It's coming up, and you're like, where's that coming from? So you can release it. Yes, I probably will be on early tomorrow. So cut the notifications on. I will be on. I will be on before we change the year. That's for sure. Okay. Uh, Kaylin. Oh, girl, it's been away from you for a long time, so I'll be forgetting the pronunciation of the username. But I was saying my list is still open. Yes. Okay. So clock that. Clock it. All right. So allow it to happen and release what's draining you. If the shit ain't working no more, let that shit go. Okay, great. Let that shit go. Excuse me. Or let it release you and trust you're going to be fine. Okay? Be mindful of that. Now, you talked about the relationship space. So let's talk about that. This is a heart cleanser year. This is going to clean the heart. So this is a year for the conversations with the closure. This is a year for release and for forgiveness. Sometimes we don't want to forgive. Sometimes we just need to release. I don't feel no type of way about one way or the other. But either what you do need to know is that if it's on you, you need to let it go. Because if not, it begins to fester. And that's how our bodies start to have problems here and there and everywhere. All right. I also will say that some relationships will come to a close. Some will end softly, some will end suddenly. And the ones that are supposed to be there will deepen. All right? And that's what you got to know. Don't try to hold on. What did that lady say on TikTok? If a motherfucker want to walk out of your life, then you let them and you open the door and you don't look back. Don't cling. If somebody wants to go, friendship, partnership, familyship, whatever, don't cling. All right? Don't. Trust and release. And we can release like this. You know what? Even though I want to cuss you out right now, maybe hit you on top of the head with a cast iron skillet, instead, I'm going to say, thank you for completing your mission in my life. Because everybody is on assignment. So thank you for completing the mission, your mission in my life, and giving me what I need for my next. That's what we say. For giving me what I need for my next. I got you, Darrell. Okay? Thank you. Because you know something is truly dead when you can pay your respects. Come on. He done got me stirred up. You know something is truly dead when you can pay your respects. You go by the repass, you repass, honey. You pay your respects to the dead. Pay your respects. Thank you for your role, even when I didn't understand it, even when it was harmful. I understand, I recognize that this was something that was necessary for my next. And I thank you for playing your role. Hayata Bo Shata. So, the assignment for you is to release. That's your assignment. Release. Ancestors are very active this year. Okay? So release. And I'm gonna say this not to scare you, but because the ancestors are active, I want you to be prepared to experience transition. Okay? People transitioning, The ancestors coming and picking some folks up. Um, and I need you to know that 9 is a part of your ancestral current. So you are chosen by your ancestors to deal with death, to deal with transition, okay? And master that. And you will be well. See, this is a part of spirituality people don't like. People don't want to talk about this, but this is a part of it. And I just need to be honest with you and express that. Now, that don't mean that you be walking around here scared, Lord, who gonna die? Who's gonna die? It's not about that. That's the wrong step. The right step is to say, let me release. Let me release all that which needs to be released. So that when the time comes, I ain't got no guilt or nothing with nobody. Can you hear that from me, Jay? Hear that. Receive that and hear that. That's right. All that needs to be released. All right? That's your assignment. So if it's you writing letters that you don't send, if it's you writing burn letters, okay? If it is you doing grief rituals, a grief ritual, honey, sometimes you got to go out in the bush and weep. Sometimes you call a friend and say, friend, I just need to weep. Can I just weep with you? I got to weep. Give yourself permission to release in whatever way you need to release it. If you got to go to a break spot and break up everything up in there, do what you need to do to get your release. Okay? Got you. Oh, honey, y'all want me on here late. All right? And trust that it will be well because guess what? It already is. All is well. All is well. I've been feeling that, but trying to find someone who I can truly and trustworthy to do that with. You know what? I may need to host just a weeping session. Huh? We may need to have a virtual weep, but we could just cry out. Huh? We got to do that. And I also want you to accompany this 9 energy within you with releasing things. So if you got some old clothes that's attached to a version of you you no longer agree with, give that to donation. Clear the clutter, remove old things. You see, all of that is 9. So when your ones come around, it can be fresh and you have a real start, new start. All right? Peace, Jay. That was that. Now that was on point. Come on, spirit. That's on point. You are so welcome, Jay. I literally just left a bunch of clothes on the cruise when I left yesterday. I know that's right. Good release. That's what y'all need to do. We got 9 more days. For this month is up. Release. Yes, gratitude always to the source, to the spirit, for which whom? Without none of this would be possible. And we are grateful to be in and of the spirit as well. All right. So now I got Darrell. Darrell, are you here? And let me know your full birthday so we can get into your year for you. I love when they line up like this. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Darrell. Oh, you might have sent me your thing in the thing. Consultation. Oh, 12/2/1993. Got it. Oh, let me hook up my phone right now. Speaking of nine, it's on 9%. Look at that. Just can't get away from a nine. Okay. Okay, boom. We're good. Just can't get away from a nine. Everywhere you look, everywhere it's a nine. Okay, come on. Track that. Hey, Darrell, listen, you're a big deal. If you didn't know, you're a big deal. And Darrell, we can't get away from a nine. Your divine mission number is a nine. Clock that. Yeah, it's a nine. You're supposed to be a global traveler, humanitarian. You are to become a healer and an agent of help and release. Gag now. You also have a master number 22. That's an ancestral current. I mean, I can go tonight, but no pressure. I would have to come back and listen though. Felicia, it's whatever you want to do. It may be if I'm clear. Let me be clear about my capacity. Wait till later. I want to honor my capacity. Okay, and I want you to be able to be here when we do that. Okay. Yeah, you use a big deal. You got an ancestral current that's a master number 22, which means that you it's a part of your ancestral duty to build things that are long lasting. So for you, sometimes it seems like stuff is taking a long time to get moving. It is because it's not a quick fix. It's something that's supposed to be long lasting. Okay? And you good and you creative and you emotionally available. Listen, if somebody's single, y'all need to go ahead and slide over there and slide to Darrell. Okay, he got some good numbers going on here. All right, so let's look at your year. And I'll look at your age, spirit too. Darrell, if I was single, I'd be like, Darrell, listen, we're going to have to make something shake. Okay, so whatever that means, we got to figure it out. Five. Okay, got it. So you've been in a five. Okay, a lot of movement. Darrell, so who you have a five age spirit that is on you now. So you've been getting antsy and restless. You are currently dating. Well, praise to the Lord. Hallelujah. You've been getting an itch to move and relocate and explore and travel. You've been trying to get out there and get on the go. That's that five age spirit. And this year has been a 5 year for you. Yeah. Five is also chaotic. Emphasis on travel and on the go. Yeah. Listen, the numbers don't lie. I'm trying to tell y'all. All right. Yeah. I understand. Five, and you had that five age spirit that hit you last year in excuse me, this year, this month. Because your birthday's 12 too. Yeah, got it. So that's gonna carry you into next year. All right. Make sure that you're paying attention to the differences between freedom and recklessness. That's been the key. So 2026 for you is gonna be a number 6 year. I got you on the list, Asia. It's gonna be a 6 year for you. This is gonna be a year of responsibility and realignment. Six is also, I love the fact that you're dating. I know I'm jumping ahead of myself, but six is an excellent time for love and relationships and serious relationships. Okay? So, the sixth personal year inside of a one universal year is about deciding what and who you are actually responsible for. because your 2 makes you so understanding of everybody. Oh my God, I get how they feel. I want to help them. I want to assist them. This, that, and the third, and the yeah, yeah. Your 9 makes you make excuses for the unexcusable, overgive, overextend yourself, and be the martyr because you can. You can take it. You can deal with it. Um, and no more. Who and what are you actually responsible for? That's so me. I know you'd be like, oh my God, I know he's horrible, but I get why he's like that. He's been through it. It's the trauma. The trauma. No, we got to let that go. Release. We talking about that release? We got to release that. It's the trauma. Like, if he had a better upbringing, then it would be different. And now I can do it for him. No. Who and what are you actually responsible for? 6 is about duty and caretaking and home and love as action and accountability. That's the 6. 6 is also beautiful and likes aesthetics and stuff. So you're going to feel the need. You said that's literally me and my ex right now. Release. That 5 energy you got, let that bring about a dramatic change. Release. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That's not your responsibility. Guess what? You got to trust that he got a source and a spirit and a God and an ancestor team and a yeah, just like you got, and he'll work it out. Okay? That's his life and his destiny, and he got to do that thing there. Do that there. Do that there. Yeah. All right. You don't need to do it because guess what? Can I also let me heal you with this. Not only shouldn't you do it, you cannot do it. Take a breath. I know that you have conditioned yourself to have your value assessed by who you can be and what you can do for other people and what you can hold for other people. You were valuable before the patients arrived. Is this a partner or is this a patient? You were valuable before that. You were valuable before you took their problems and threw them on your back. You were valuable then. Your worth is not in alignment or not assessed by what you can do, how you can heal, how you can fix, and how you can bear the weight of other people. Your worth occurred the moment you came out of the womb. Okay? Heal. Heal now. Heal now. Heal now. Okay? Call on that energy of 9 and learn, and that's a journey. You're not there yet in the mastery of your 9, but you will be. But let's tap on that and let's take control and intentionally release. Let's release. You clinging on, hear me, because 9 is your divine mission. That is who the source has designed you to end up being. If you do not release, or if you continue to cling, I need you to know that you are working directly against yourself and your destiny. While the universe is tuned to a 9, fix it before we cross to a 1. I don't want you to carry that old energy into a new universal cycle. All right? What this year is going to feel like for you? It's going to feel grounding. All right? It's going to be a year that clarifies emotions. All right? You're going to get real emotionally clear. Because I'm glad you said will do, because I hate for you to swing back around here and I'm like, now Darrell, didn't I tell your ass about this? Jesus. Now I'm over here shaking rocks and blowing smoke trying to help you. We don't need to do that. It's also going to feel sobering. Where you've been drunk in love, drunk in helping, drunk in service, you're going to sober up. All right? And you're going to learn that the only person that you are responsible for is you. And that you may not have been a good steward of yourself. Okay? So you're going to feel pulled towards your relationship decision. So you're going to have to make a decision. Family matters, your home, living situations. If you're wanting to move this year, that's an excellent thing to do. And even if you don't want to move, that 5 spirit wants something to be different. So you may redecorate, rearrange the space, paint a wall. All right. You're going to love or you're going to need to update the living. Okay. In a career space, it is responsibility for it, and it's a great year for finances, particularly in the career. It's not that the year is an overabundance of funds and money and wealth that come running, okay, running through. It's not that. It is that you make enough, you get enough, what is necessary to secure your responsibilities and to take care of home. So it is definitely a good year to take care of home. So your finances work out in that way. That also means that you tend to get a promotion in a 6 year because it just increases more, you get more responsibility. Does that make sense? So again, building something that is sustainable, that is connected to your master number 22. Money flows when work is useful and reliable, not flashy. So it may not be the big shiny job that looks the best and but your money game is going to increase when you are in something that is useful and reliable. This is the year of being trusted. So you just need to be consistent and on point, and you will see that increase. All right? The assignment for you is right relationship. I need for you in this 2026 year to be in right relationship with yourself. I need you to be in right relationship with those in your circle, with those that you call family, biological or chosen. Be in right relationship. And if you observe that the relationship is wrong, do what you need to do to course correct that as soon as you can. Because Spirit is going to know, who do you care for willingly? You so willingly care for somebody else, but it's like goddamn find a needle in a haystack to make you find time to take care of yourself, right? Where have you been overgiving? Where have you been being someone's mother instead of someone's friend? Where have you been being someone's mother? Because a mother has responsibility over her children. Where have you been a mother when you should have been a partner? Because let me tell you what happens when you mother your man or mother your woman or parent your partner. The relationship changes from horizontal to vertical. A mother has authority over the child. A parent has authority over the child. So what you will get from your partner or your friend is you always trying to control me. You think you better than me. You think you're above me. You think you know more. You think this, you think that. They become rebellious children to you. And you be like, that's my child. I got to say, no. Where have you been parenting your partners, parenting your friends? That is not a right relationship. Okay? Got it. This is a year where your spirituality also is practical. Spirituality don't got to be everybody falling out in the floor, lighting 600 candles. It don't have to be that. Your spirituality can be in how you lotion your body. I haven't been honoring my temple. When I apply this lotion, I'm speaking life to this body. That's practical. Hmm? I may not be able to burn all these candles and stuff, but I got my water jug and I'm going to put a tea bag in here with the herbs that I know connect to what I need. And I'm going to be drinking on that all day. See? Like that. Yeah. It don't got to be all of that. Even an ancestral work, because yeah, I know we talk about ancestral work. Let me tell you what's ancestral veneration. Ancestral veneration is cooking your mama's recipe, cooking your mama's favorite food, making sure when you have your whatever your special day is, you cook a meal that an ancestor or you would have eaten with your ancestors. That's honoring them. Working with your ancestors, also playing music. That's honoring them. Music that y'all listen to. Best way to honor your ancestors is intentionally do right by yourself. And say, you know what, ancestors, I don't have the capacity or the things or maybe the know-how to lay out a spread. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to honor you by making sure I honor myself and do the right thing that I need to do. And you know what they're going to say? Sounds great. All right. So that's your assignment. That's your work. Terrell, how you feel? Is your wig still on? You are so welcome. Barely. It's barely on still. Barely. This is good. This is really good. Really good. Really good. All right. I got Asia. A lot of that felt accurate, and now my wig blew back. Yes. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And time will unfold, and you'll come back to me in the middle of the next year and be like, "Chip." Right. Hey, Asia. All right. Remind me of your full birthday, Asia. Woo, this is good. We're getting some good information. I don't know if Kelly's still on here, but she's always like, that's good, brother friend. That's good. She always leans into that. That's good, Darcel. That's good. We have some good talk tonight. Okay, 7/10/1993. 7/10/93. Let me see. Baby, y'all, we got the master builders running in here. Woo! Mm-hmm. 6, 8. Okay. So this has been your 8 year, Colleen. Asia, excuse me. This has been your 8 year. And in the belly of this 8 year, I mean, ego, control issues, structure, money, challenges and opportunities, lessons, authority. 8 year comes strong. So, 2026 for you is a number 9 year. Okay? So, number 9 year. And that's good news. Oh, wow. 25. Okay, you got this 5. That's good. Movement, dramatic change. Spirit set with you in July. That spirit came to sit with you and be with you through your birthday next year. A lot of dramatic change, a lot of movement, a lot of restlessness, an energy that says, I got to push, I got to move, this stuff got to shift and change. So you're going to have a master number 33 next year, which I think this is beautiful. And so pay attention around your birthday. You're going to feel a huge purging energy, an emotional purge, a desire to purge and release things that's been heavy on your heart. And that is the master teacher, the master healer number. Okay, that's your age spirit next year. So you'll be in a number 9 year. So that is the great closing. Okay, you're welcome. Happy holidays. That's the great closing. So the 9 in that universal 1 year is very profound because everybody's starting over and you got something sacred that you need to be wrapping up. Okay? That's what's so beautiful about it. So I want you to also know that this is not an energy of delay next year. This is a completion, but you're able to complete it with wisdom. Okay? As I've said before, that spirit of 9 covers, uh, governs release and transition and forgiveness and compassion and empathy and also ancestral work. All right? The soul, your soul, Asia, is asking you to lay something down fully. If you laid it down halfway, the soul is like, nah, sweetie, pick that thing up and lay it down right. All right? That's at the core of the 9 year. So, what that's going to feel like for you is sensitive, is emotional, is at first heavy, then lighter as you're releasing. Okay? And you're going to have to be honest in a way that can't be avoided. So, old patterns, old people, not old people, but people that are, you know what I mean, identities, they circle back around in that 9 year for you to close them, not for you to re-spark and re-engage. No. Okay? So if something keeps repeating, it is because it is desiring an ending, not more effort. All right? So when we look in the career space for you, Aisha, the best use of your energy is to complete a project that you've had long standing. If you feel like you got to transition from a job, close that job cleanly. Close it out. Take the initiative and say, you know what, we've come to a close. Or a business deal. Thank you so much, but we have come to a close. All right. A releasing of roles that don't fit you. If you work in a job, you're in a position like, baby, this ain't even right for me. I got to release this because you're preparing for a major rebirth that's going to happen in 2027. So you need to have your broom sweeping out everything that you're done with. Okay? And if you're looking for recognition at your job or in your field of work, it often comes in a 9 year for what you've already done, not necessarily for what you're chasing next. So that's why we have to prioritize the closure. In the relationships area, same thing, right? It is an emotional contract ass year, right? What agreement have I made with you that is wore out and I got to release this? We got to put an end to it. We got to course correct this. So you can expect conversations that are about closure, right? And also, let me say this: closure does not require you to have a conversation. Now, you may have conversation that helps with the closure, but guess what? I would dare I say, you can't get closure from a conversation. You, within your decision, your change of mind, of pace is the closure. Some of us be wanting closure from people that done died. How you gonna get it? Closure cannot be dependent upon conversations because guess what? You talk to the motherfucker and it still don't make sense. So closure is a choice that you make. I'm complete with this. Okay? Because we cannot hear me deeply. You cannot have your healing be dependent upon another person. You can't. Any relationship that is rooted in obligation and guilt and emotional labor will naturally expire. It will expire because you're done carrying it. Okay? Asian? So, the assignment for you is release, period. Declutter, throw shit away, do whatever you need to do. Release, 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 release. Detox. This is a great year to do detoxes, fast, all that. more specifically detoxing because that is an act of release. So the ancestors are going to be so active for you that it's going to be a shame. So your dreams are going to intensify. Take note. Remember them. Okay? Your memories are going to resurface just so you can get clear about them and address them with wisdom this time. So what I would suggest is all releasing rituals. I said earlier, write a letter and don't send it. Just get it out. Release it. Get it out of the body and onto something else. Burn rituals. Go over there, honey. Write it on a plate and go break that plate somewhere away from you and release that. Okay? Closing ceremonies. Have a ceremony. Say, you know what? Cord cutting. I'm bringing a close to this. Okay? This is going to prepare the soul for a clean identity next year. Okay? Thank you, Asia. And y'all, we are done for today. I love y'all from a light-filled place. This has been good. This has blessed me, and I hope it has blessed you. And you have gotten some information, some clarity, some comfort, some awareness that can help you to press forward tomorrow and the next day and the next day after. Because I could wake up dead. All right. And we'll never see me again. Any of us could do that. So take what you got today. If you want to watch the replay, it is on YouTube. Okay. And go forth and conquer, honey. I'm flying out tomorrow because I got to go see my man. Okay? So what they say is God willing and the creek don't rise and the plane don't crash. I will see y'all later. Okay? You are also welcome. Love y'all. Peace, everybody. See y'all later.